Say when. Oh, wait. Let's stop it. I have to tune up. I'm not in tune. I was actually out of tune the whole song. Oh, wow. I just had these strings replaced Thursday. Yeah. They're brand new. And of course you can tell.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you're out of tune.
Boy, I could. Well, that's a good thing. You got a good ear. But I know when I'm out of tune and the entire instrument is bugging out, everything is flat.
Fair enough.
According to this device, thank God for tuners. You know what I used to use? A pitch pipe. My dad bought it for me. It's one of them little surprises. He would, once in a while, he would be proud of me and go, I think I'll get him this. Like that book that I gave you on Chord, the Chord dictionary.
How the story of rediscovering that book, that was just wild. I mean, that was like supernatural how that came back. Because you told me about that book like way before you.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, I forget the name on the book. I'll call it Mel Bay, but that's not really the name of the book.
It's a Chord dictionary.
It's a 5400 Chord dictionary. My dad got this for me when I was a young teenager. It was like before I was the white Jimi Hendrix. I was young, dumb, and full of shit. You didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, no, I do the unexpected. So I had just finished packing grease in my wheel bearings in my on my bicycle. Yes. You actually have to do that. Anyway, I got a fingerprint on one of the inner pages. Well, I was looking at it, you know, I'd forgotten to wash my hands. And it was on the coffee table in the living room where it happened to be my bedroom. All three of us had to, those kids had to live in the living room. There were 3 beds set up in chest of drawers, and we all shared that. No closet. Anyway, Mom and Dad had the only bedroom which had a door opening. Just a door opening. Anyway, this was on Valley View. It's not far from here. You can look it up on Google Earth, I guess. I don't have any good luck with that.
Probably costs like $1.2 million today.
Oh yeah, we were paying, I think, $45 a month in rent, if that. Our water bill was like $1. Our electric bill was $2.
Well, you weren't doing this either.
And I wasn't doing this either. Anyway, he had just bought me a Sears Silvertone. It looked like an SG as a piece of crap, had a wooden bridge. Wood. But he paid $25 for it. Ooh, that was a pop if I ever heard one. Very basic. Anyway, I'm thumbing through this book. I open it and I put my finger on the inside of one of the forward, you know, you got 3 or 4 pages before the book starts, and there's they call it the forward, I guess. It's one of those 3 or 4 pages. And I looked at it, I said, oh shit, he's gonna know I did this. And I tried to wipe it off, and I couldn't get it to go away. Dad came in and I forgot about it, and the next day he said, hey boy, come here. He opened that book. He said, is this your fingerprint? And I said, Dad, you know I can't lie to you. It's Larry's. He said, no it isn't. Put your finger there. I said, oh okay, you got me. What are you going to do to me? He said, hold your hand out. So I held him out like this. He said, no, turn him the other way. And I did, and he put the book in my hand. He says, that's your book. Wow. And he said, go lay it on the coffee table. You're not to touch it right now. Your hands are not very clean. Put it on that album. What album? You'll see when you get there. Glenn Miller? He said, yeah, you want to be a good musician? You learn those songs. Oh, shit. I never did, but I listened to it. I know Glenn Miller when I hear him anyway.
Well, so anyway, the story of the book.
What else is with the story of the book?
Well, the main part, how you got it back.
Oh, it went missing for, I think, what, 38 years? 40?
Jesus. Wait, so what happened to it? Like what?
It just went missing. We'd moved off of Valley View, and it just, it disappeared. I think I was 19, something like that. It disappeared, and it stayed gone until just about 10 years ago. I was living at a place I call Not So Safe Haven. We're all in a, what did I call it? Simulation. Thank you. It's good to have somebody with me that has a good memory better than mine.
Well, I mean, I got that book now. It's an awesome backstory. But I mean, that's crazy. So, like, tell the story of how you re-encountered it. I mean,
I was living at Not So Safe Haven at the time, and Dave, he showed me that book, and I said, oh my God, this looks like the one I lost a long time ago. And he said, open it up, and I did. It's got my fingerprint on it. That's my fingerprint.
I said, who was Dave? It's just some dude that was.
No, he was the head motherfucker in charge of Not So Safe Haven.
They had the book at in the little library or something.
He found it.
What?
He found it at half price tapes and books.
No way.
Way.
And so you had lost that like what?
40 years before.
Remember you telling me about that book like years ago, and then you were like, "Oh, I got it back. You'll never." I was like, "What the fuck? How did I mean, that's crazy."
Yeah, I got it back.
Building the one chance. I mean,
it came home to me. Everything comes home to you eventually.
It's pretty rare, honestly.
It is very rare. I'm still waiting on my dad's Gretchen dramatic to show back up. It's the kind that is made in Germany. You can't get this model here. You never could. It's got one pickup, one volume, one tone. The Electromatic on stateside has 2 pickups. Anyway.
That thing still exists. It's got to be worth an enormous amount of money.
Yeah, it is. It was stolen from me by a girl.
Yeah.
They were going to the Rainbow Festival back in 1980. I want to say 88.
Did you go there?
No,
Oh, so they just took your guitar and they were gone.
they stole it.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I know. But everybody gets what's coming to them. I'm sure that they're just desserts. They're going to get old too. Everybody does. Nobody gets off this planet alive.